Hello students, today we are starting a session in which I am covering lesson number 1, that is database management system. Okay, a database is a collection of related data from which users can efficiently retrieve the desired information. In simple words, I can say that suppose if we want to create a database of a name student, so I will take some fields like student's roll number, your name, your class, your section. So all these fields together form a database and helps the teacher to create or to keep a record of your personal information. Now the question arises, what is the need for database management system? Actually, database approach come into existence due to the drawbacks and limitations of the processing system. A number of application programs are written by programmers to maintain the data. The data is stored at central location and is shared among multiple users in the database. Thus, the main advantage of DBMS is centralization of data. Here I am also covering some advantages of database management system that includes the ability to update and retrieve data, support concurrent updates, recovery of data, security, data integrity, control data redundancy, data sharing, ease of application development. Along with, I am also focusing on the application areas of database management system, that is travel industry, banking and finance, education, e-commerce, healthcare industry, digital libraries, and human resources. We have discussed about database. As similar to database, we are having another term, that is relational database management system. Actually, relational database management system is a DBMS designed specifically for related database. Therefore, RDBMS are a subset of DBMS. Our RDBMS stores the data in one or more tables called relations. In RDBMS, one term we are covering, that is foreign key. Foreign key in a RDBMS refers to a field that in a table that stores values from a primary key field in another table to relate two records to each other. Table. A table is a collection of data related to a single topic, and database is a collection of tables. No database is possible without creating a table, because a table organizes the information about a single topic into rows and columns. Rows, that are the horizontal part of the table, and columns are the vertical part of the table. Along with the rows, we are having cell, degree, cardinality, that are the parts of a table. Before creating any table, one thing should be keep in mind is to include a primary key in the table. Yes, this is the most important part while creating a table. Primary key, actually it's a unique key that identify a particular record in a table. For example, earlier I told you about students database, in which we have taken the fields like students roll number, name, class, section. So in that database, students roll number will be a primary key, because the student roll number uniquely identify a particular student in the database. We have learned about database and relational database management system, but now the time to learn about the software that is used for creating the database, and the name of the software is MS Access. Yes, it's a part of Microsoft Office suite. MS Access is a RDBMS. It has many built-in features to create, organize, and manipulate data. Different types of data objects like table, forms, queries, reports, etc. can be created in MS Access to add, delete, update, find, and view data. We can create a new blank database in MS Access by simply clicking on the Start button, then choose all programs, then move to MS Office, and then select MS Access. While creating table, we will need some certain data types along that helps in describing the type of the value that we are going to take in the database. Some of the common data types are short, long text, number, auto number, date, time, currency, yes, no, and OLE object. In the end of the session, I am giving you with a